Alright, this video is going to be talking about equations and how you can rearrange the terms so it looks more familiar for you to work out. So we're going to see this one first. So I've got four different equations here, but actually these four equations are all exactly the same. They are just laid out with a different order of the terms. If you look carefully, you see that all of these equations have a constant of -4. And that -4 is on the same side as the 5x. All of these equations have a constant of 26 that is completely by itself. That 26 is on its own on its side of the equation. It has no other terms with it. And all of these equations have a 5x term. Notice how I'm including the positive in front of that 5x. Notice how that 5x, even though on this first one it doesn't have a plus sign in front of it, you could have a plus sign in front of it. Now for this problem, this top left one is the one that's most familiar to kids. But all these others are exactly the same. In all of these equations, to solve for x, the first thing you would do would be to add 4 for all of them. I'm going to let you take a look at this. Here we're adding 4 to get rid of the -4, and then we also added on that side of 26. Doing the same thing here, doing the same thing here, and also here. From here, you have 5x left over on the left side, and 26 and 4 make 30. So our next line for every single one of these is going to have 5x and 30. Down on the bottom, it's 30 and 5x, but that's okay. So for all of these now, to get x by itself, we would divide everything by 5. So you end up getting x equaling 6. Now sitting back and looking at this all at once can get really visually confusing. So we're going to do a few more where it's just one equation. So I've got two of the same equation. We're going to just tune in on the left side first. If you need to rearrange the terms, first thing would be 31 is going to be by itself. This 7 minus 2n is going to be by itself. We're going to flip sides. From here, that 7 you'd think of as a positive 7. So instead of 7 minus 2n, you'd think of this as -2n plus 7 equals 31. The big mistake kids make is they want to change it to 2n minus 7. When you're moving a term around, you always have to include the sign in front of it. From here, it's looking a little more familiar where you'd subtract 7 and then divide by -2. And you get n equaling -12. Now over here on this side, it's the same problem, but let's say we weren't thrown off by the order of the terms. You'd still subtract 7 from both sides. You'd still divide both sides by -2. And you still get the same answer. We're going to move on. So the one on the left is the one we'll tune into first, where we're going to rearrange it. We've got this -23 equals 5 minus 4m. We're going to rewrite it. We take the items on the right side, put it on the left side. The -23 was on the left, now it's on the right. From here, we could tune into the individual terms. And instead of 5 minus 4m, we could rewrite it as -4m plus 5. And then we're going to subtract 5 from both sides and divide by -4. Over here on the right side, in this left problem, we did the -5 and then divided by -4. Same process. You're going to get rid of the constant by subtracting 5, and then you divide by -4. So you get the same thing. So hopefully this helped. Let me know if you need me to make some more explanations of this. That's about it, though. Best of luck.